Hi everybody, my students have asked me if I would do a little video explaining something that I was talking about in class, which is how money is used after you've earned it. And there is something which I learned very many years ago, which I found to be exceptionally beneficial and something that's a great way of thinking about money. When you receive your income at the end of a week from your boss or from your business, what I do is I take that money, whatever the number needs to be, whatever the number is, and I divide it into three sets of 10%. So 10% for one pot, 10% for another pot, and 10% for another pot. And all the rest of it, the rest of the 70%, can be used and it can be spent. But the important thing is you need to have three pots at least. The first part is what I call capital investment. If you go to the bank and explain, look, I need to have three small savings accounts, one's going to be called capital investment. I don't need a checkbook for that. I don't need a card for that. Just a place where I put money. And that first account is going to be called capital investment. Now you may say, what's capital investment? Capital investment is where you invest money for capital expenses. Now a capital expense might be a new van. It might be a new woodworking machine. These woodworking machines are very expensive and it's called capital outlay. So you might put 10% away for capital expenditure. Now, initially, this may not seem like to be very much money, but in time, it does grow to be quite substantial money. The second thing you need is another pot in which you put another 10% away for charity. Okay, you may have mother, you might have a brother, you might have a sister, you might have a very close friend who needs help. You might be at church and you want to contribute to church. You might want to be giving something to charity. Whatever you do, you have a pot in which you put away 10%, and that 10% is used only for those purposes. It's never more than that, but never less than that. Okay? And the third part, that first part is capital investment, second part is charity, and the third part is savings. Because you might discover after working for 6 months that you need a break. You need to get away. You need to have a little mini break. You need a weekend away. And that's going to cost money. You may decide you want to go abroad on a cheap flight to just get some sun. But the important thing is that's all going to cost money. So you're going to look at your savings to do that. Okay, savings. And you may save up for all sorts of things. I don't know what you would want to save up. You might save up to be married, or you might save up to have a special celebrations. There's a million things that you can save up for. But the important thing is this, is that you save and you put away 10% for capital investment, 10% for charity, 10% for savings, and then the rest of it you can spend. You may not want to spend all of it, but you can spend the rest of it knowing that the next time you're paid, you can just divide your money up like this again. Now then, some of you may be saying, yeah, but I've got some debts. Well, if you've got debts, you can't save and you can't give to charity when you've got debts. And in fact, you probably can't really save for capital investment if you have debts. So what do? Well, you divide your money up in exactly the same way, but 30% of your income, 30%, is put aside for clearing your debt. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is all the rest of the money you have to live on. Okay, you have to live on that money. And there will come a day, quite earlier than you ever imagine, in which all of that debt will be cleared. Okay, and as time goes by, you might find that your income will increase and that you're able to pay your debt off earlier. But the important thing is this, is that you can't save, you can't give to charity, and you cannot save for capital investment when you have debt. However, let's suppose you're earning Let's suppose you're earning £600 a week. So it's dead easy, isn't it? 10% of £600 is £60. So £60 goes into the first pot, capital investment. £60 goes into charity, and £60 goes into savings. However, let's suppose you've got debt. Well, then what you do is you put the money aside to pay your debt. Okay? And that's £180 a week that you're able to save up for paying off your debt. And it's amazing how much money can be saved if it's £180 a week or so that's being used to pay off your debt. Now, I'm hoping that this is interesting. You may not follow this perfectly the same, but I do recommend that you do follow the same overall scheme. You'll find it works exceptionally well. I know lots of people that follow a scheme just like this. Anyway, we look forward to catching up with you on our next episode. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.